Alright, ladies and gentlemen, going to do 10 performances in each wig, alright? And I've got 11 wigs, so that's 110 performances, okay? Some of the wigs I might do less because I'm not maybe loving the wig as much or whatever, but for the most part, you're gonna see a ton of stuff, alright? Now, I may not post them all today. I don't think I'm allowed to, actually. YouTube has a limit for what you can post, so I may not be allowed to actually post them all. But you are going to see a grand show. You're going to see sparkly, diamond, glittery beauty all in my videos today. And there's going to be tons there, tons and tons. I'm so thrilled to deliver that for you guys, alright? I'm really happy to provide that for you guys. Now, you guys are all awesome. I really want to thank you guys for knowing what a good channel is and for being there when I want someone to watch my videos. You guys are all love them, and I'm really grateful. You know, it's really fun to have a channel where you can be like, yeah, I know this is a good channel, and you can tell everyone about it. A lot of people say that people, and I see them, they're like, oh, this guy, or this guy looks like as good as a woman, or this guy has a great channel, and I'm loving that. You guys are really great. It's really nice to know I've got fans that are like, this guy is really, really good. You got to see this to believe it. You know, it's really nice for me. I'm really grateful. Honestly, I couldn't be more pleased. You guys are really enjoying the videos. And I mean, if I say that too much, maybe you won't. But honestly, I'm really glad. I'm really honored to have such a great fan base. And I meet my fans. I see them. They're great. A lot of them are successful themselves. Some of them are gorgeous. And I mean, you know, some of them might be I'm like, oh yeah, you watch my channel, that's awesome, you look so good. I'm sure you have a channel of your own, or you should at least, because you're so gorgeous. And so I'm like, wow, that's awesome, very nice, thank you. And I'm sure there's a lot of gorgeous people that watch my channel because I'm very, very good looking. But I'm very supportive of the outcasts as well, and I'm very supportive of people that are struggling. You have a disability, you can be struggling with whatever. I'm really supportive of you guys to do a good job in life, all right? I know people that are in certain situations and dealing with certain issues, and they're not easy, so I'm very understanding of all those issues, okay? So I'm not going to judge anyone. I'm not rude. I'm very nice. I don't judge. I've got people in my family that have disabilities, you know, so I'm not concerned about whether you're someone that should be something that you're not, or whatever. I'm very non-judgmental because I know how that must feel. You know, it's awful to deal with that, and they deal with it well. You know, they deal with it quite well. But I mean, I'm like, holy, I wish I didn't have that. It's so upsetting for you, obviously. And they're very nice people. They're very great people, and they're very successful people in my family that have that. So I'm very grateful that they're doing as best they can with what they've got, and they're actually very good looking because they're from my family. But yes, so I'm very supportive of all my family, and I've got a family member that's overweight and she's losing weight, and I'm so pleased for her. She's doing very, very well. I'm very grateful. You know, growing up, it was kind of like I was young and kind of a bit rebellious, in a sense. I mean, compared to other people, I wasn't. I never did any drugs or anything, but I was a bit rebellious in terms of my attitude. You know, being a bit of a snob or whatever. I was very good looking, so I may have hurt people along the way. But I wasn't over the top. Wasn't that bad. And I think for the most part it was fine. But I mean, I want to say, you know, an apology to people that were affected by it. You know, so if anybody out there that sees me that it's like, oh, you know, you're doing so well. I wish you weren't doing as well because you totally were so snobby and rude to me, or whatever. You know, I may have been slightly. I don't think I was ever that bad, but I was young. You know, I was young and foolish at the time. So, and of course, I was like, well, I'm so good looking. I don't have to be nice. You know, but of course, nowadays I'm 40. You know, so I grow out of that. You know, and so the people that I may have affected, I want them to know that they can do these things too and get back to a better position. I have a sister that, you know, may have dealt with it too much, and she was kind of like a sister that may have she was pretty much, well, she was like a very strong figure in my life because she was my older sister and she took care of me, so I want to make sure she's doing well. She's actually losing weight and I'm very grateful to her. You know, we've all moved on in life and we've all done well in our family, and so I want her to do well too. I really want her to do well. So I'm really hoping loses the weight that she wants to lose. She's looking so much better than she did. I'm very happy for her. She was really struggling with her weight. And when she was young, she was pretty much, she looked like me when she was young. So she was very good looking. She was voted most popular girl in school. She was very popular. She looked really, really good. She still does, even though she's overweight. But I really hope she can get back to the way she was, and then she'll be doing so well because she was very good looking. She was from my family, right? Even as an overweight person, she's good looking. So I'm really hoping she can turn things around and do very well. I'm really hoping, fingers crossed. I really want her to do well. Now, I don't usually mention my family at all because I don't know how they feel about camera work. I mean, most of them probably don't want to be on camera or anything or discuss in detail, so I don't really spend too much time on that. But, it's like every Hollywood celebrity, they're always on the camera and they don't really have kind of like their family's not really involved, they just do their thing and then they just get whatever kind of attention they get, and that's how it goes. But I mean, as far as it goes, I mean, they're very great, and I love my family very, very much. But I don't think all of them want to be on camera. I don't think maybe some of them do. Some of them actually do want to be in the spotlight as well. I think I have no idea. I can't even decide. I don't know, but I think some of them do want to be famous. So I'm really hoping they become famous because they're actually very, very good looking. Because they're from my family. What do you expect, right? Um, so I think I have some family members that are very good looking that want to be in the arts and the entertainment world, and I'm really hoping they do get there. Now, I'm not going to name any names. I'm not going to name any names with my whole family. My whole family is very good to me, and I want them to do things in their own time, and whatever they need to do, I want them to do in their own time. And they may be more famous than me. I have no idea. I don't pay too much attention in terms of the Hollywood scene or anything like that. I don't. They might even be in Hollywood. I have no idea, but I doubt it. But they're very good entertainers themselves. So you might be seeing more from my family. Maybe we'll be like the Kardashians, but not have a reality series, but we'll be very popular. Um, so yes, my family is very talented. They all look very, very good. So it's just, and some of them don't mind the spotlight. They've done things like some of them have modeled and done different things, but they just don't want. I mean, I love the spotlight very, very much. I'm always in it. Um, but it's not really feeling like it. I don't feel like even now. I don't feel like I'm really on camera, but obviously I am. But yes. When you entertain and you're just doing entertainment, and you're not in the tabloids, then you don't feel like you're being scrutinized or anything, which is fine. Which is fine. I wouldn't even mind being in the tabloids, but I mean, right now I'm very comfortable because I feel like I'm not a star. And I'm really not. I don't have enough views. I'm not subscribed enough or anything like that. So I'm not a star, but I can see it happening. I mean, I look at this video, look at this outfit, look at this hair, look at the makeup. I mean, come on, right? I mean, just kidding. No, but I'm sure I'll get there. I know I will. But anyway, this is an interesting vlog because it kind of reveals a bit more about me and talks a bit more about me. And when I did grow up, I was quite rebellious, but in a way that was more safe. But I was quite rebellious in terms of the rest of the family. I mean, compared to other families, I never did heavy drugs or any drugs. I didn't smoke. I didn't even drink alcohol. I think for me to be rebellious was just to go out clubbing more so than the other family members. And they did, but they never talked about it really or anything like that. And some of them didn't even go clubbing. So I was. When we're talking rebellious, I was rebellious in my family, but compared to other families, it wasn't that bad. I think I was pretty much, there was maybe some times where I was kind of a bit outlandish or whatever. But I mean, as far as it goes, I was pretty much fine. I would say, a lot of families would still love a child like that. Just my mom was she wasn't strict at all. She was very easygoing, but she wanted me not to go out, at all, which was, of course, which was, she was adorable. I love my mother, and I wouldn't take her any other way. She was awesome. But I mean, as far as it goes, she was like, oh, I'm so worried. She was always worried about me. And it was so cute or whatever, right? But yeah, so that's the kind of thing. But anyway, enough about my family. I don't want to talk too much about it. But I didn't reveal anything too personal or anything. And there's nothing really personal in my life anyway. I mean, I share everything. But yeah. So anyway, I hope you're enjoying this vlog. All right. Now, like I said, as far as it goes in terms of rebellious kids or teens or whatever you want to call it, I would say I was pretty good. But compared to compared to what my mother wanted of me, I think she wanted me to stay home and not do anything, which obviously no one's going to do that unless some people would. But I was kind of like, I want to be an entertainer. But and the funny thing is, I never really wanted to be an entertainer until I got older, like really, like around 30, 35, So I never really saw it as a career prospect or anything. I did try modeling in my 30s, but um, and even in my when I was 18, I did try modeling, and I didn't get in at 18 or 19, so I gave up on the whole thing. I didn't think I would ever pursue a career like this. I didn't think I'd ever pursue anything like this. When I was 19 or 8, no, I think it was 18 or 17, I pursued modeling, and I didn't get in. They told me you should be an actor instead. I was very, very, very good looking, and then they told me I should be an actor instead. And then when I was in my 30s, sorry, when I was in my 20s, I think I tried again. And then when I was in my 30s, I tried again. So I did try, but no success. They said you should be an actor. I did try acting. I didn't get in really. So here I am. All right. So anyway, Lady Gaga said she was rejected several times before she made it big. So I'm really thinking I'm going to make it big. And then at that point, I'll be able to pick and choose what I like to do. All right. Thank you guys very much. Okay. Bye. Bye now.